It's the time to get down.
Well, everybody take a look. Let's take a look and a listen at Frank McComb. Frank McComb.
It's North
McComb.
Yeah. It's North
McComb.
Yeah. It's North
McComb.
It's North
McComb.
It's North
McComb.
Two of my records. And are the mics on?
I turned the mic back on so I can figure out why my echo is.
This is like my little tribute to Billy Preston. This was live at the North Sea Jazz Festival 2008 because I was blessed to have Billy on two of my CDs. And speaking of which, CDs are available at frankmccomb.info.
Yes, there you go.
Right. You can get me on iTunes.
Yes.
And you can tweet me now. I'm finally on Twitter.
You can tweet me now.
Yeah, I'm finally on Twitter. Am I saying it right? I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you said it right.
You said it right.
Right.
So
there he is. Take a look at the
tweet
site.
me at Frank
McComb.
McComb fans. Yeah, at Frank McComb fans. Yeah.
Here we go.
I think I said, see, my daughter, she checks me if I get it wrong, boy. She, that's my heart right there.
Yeah.
She keeps me in check.
His wrong too.
She
take a look,
keeps me in
Oh,
check.
look at that smile.
I know.
I love
great.
this smile.
That's my baby right
Just
there.
a smile.
That's my
All right. Well, I think I got it
Looks a lot
fixed
like
now.
Mama.
Look like mama, don't she?
That's a smile.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah, they look like sisters.
Good Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Good ugly.
Frank, you robbed the cradle though, right? I mean, you robbed the cradle.
They put me under the jail if I ever denied them, because you can still see that yellow. Mama Karma, but they got that yellow from Daddy.
So this is
Come on, y'all, get with me. I've got a song, I ain't got no melody, and I'm gonna sing it to my friends, y'all. And I've got a song, I ain't got no melody, and I'm gonna sing it to my friends. Really go around in circles, really fly high like a bird up in the sky, yeah. Really go around in circles, really fly high like a bird up in the sky. Hey, I got a story, ain't got no morals. There's a bad guy win every once in a while. I've got a story, ain't got no morals. bye. I'll just take off and be like, Frank's gone.
Please.
That's that indie thing. I gotta get back to work.
Frank McComb, everybody. Yeah.
Bless you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Brother's got some videos out there.
I'll send you the good ones to play. You know, people come to the shows, got their piece of camera phone hanging out in front of you. I was playing Ronnie Scott's in London once, and this person had to have the worst seat in the house. And there was a big pillar, like right in the middle of the room, right? So where this person was sitting, all you saw, say this pillar right here, all you saw was my hands on the outside of the pillar. And the audio didn't match the video. That's how bad it was. I don't know what they did, but it was really bad. And they put it on YouTube. And this guy thought he was going to get a lot of hits, but there were negative hits. Why would you put this on there?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Wow. Well, you got some good videos.
Stuff.
Everybody go to the site. Remember, Frank's got material up there. If you can get the CDs, you can go all the way back in the history. You can get the video, the DVD, Atlanta.
Get everything.
Say the website again, one more time.
FrankMcComb.info. That's FrankMcComb.info.
And we have someone in our room, on our stream, Flossie, Michelle. Hi.
Flossie.
Hi, girl.
Hey, Flossie.
How are you? Woo. Anyway, she's saying, would you please accept her as a friend on Twitter?
On Twitter?
Yeah, please accept Flossie on Twitter, Frank.
On Twitter.
Be careful.
Frank said he's just getting his Twitter down, so he's getting some help. Y'all heard him just say he's just feeling his way into the Twitter.
Hey, I'm new at that Twitter thing, so don't take it personal. Please don't take it personal.
He's trying.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
Whatever his daughter says is okay.
Yeah,
when we run it past her.
through my baby.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
No, thank you. Though. I appreciate the support, though. I really do. I do.
You need a staff. We need a staff. All of God's children need a staff.
That's the good thing and the bad thing. I must admit, as a fan,
yeah.
I empathize in that. I hate to think of you guys having to cover so many bases, but on the other hand, I love the fact that I get to really feel what you're about in a way that was not there before.
Right.
And it's really you, you know. So when I look at Frank's stuff, you know, you get a feel that this site, this presentation reflects him and his individuality. Same thing when you look at Phil, like his site. Of course, Lillian's decorating skills.
I never really liked plaid. But I don't know.
What was on your mind when you was thinking plaid?
I don't know.
She changes it weekly.
I'll change it right now.
No, keep it. It may make you different from everybody else. The plaid thing, you know, Rainbow Coalition and all that.
Well, take a look, you guys, too, because we're going to take a quick break and come back for the new sports. Everybody, I think Frank said he had to make a run.
Yeah.
So, but we want, first of all, everybody take a look at Gwen Fox coaching site. Gwen, tell them where they can get the information about you.
You can get the information. You mean the site?
Right. Well, tell them. You have a few sites.
I have a few sites.
Tell them everything you want, Gwen.
So for the coaching for Moving from Pain to Power, you would go to movingfrompaintopower.com, and it has all the information, the phone number or email. You can do all of that from there. You can send it to Gwen Fox at movingfrompaintopower.com. But check out the site. And then for the etiquette and imaging, you can go to foxfinestfinishingschool.com. It also has info as to where you can call and everything there, and you can send an email, Gwen at Fox Finest Finishing School. I'm also a singer. That is what I really, really, really am. You can go to GwenFox.com, and Gwen is spelled Gwyn, and Fox is Foxx.
So Google that.
Google that.
Because you come up with, when you Google your name.
If you Google, it
comes up. Just like when you Google Frank, you're going to get go see what they have to offer. I want everybody to go check them out, because these are people who've got wonderful online presences, stuff for you to check out. They are accessible.
And if you're interested, if you're a talent, if you need developing, if you want to get into like TV, films, modeling, and commercials, you can go to gftalentagency.com. I also offer training for commercials, TV and film, and modeling. So there you have it.
Wow.
The Gwen Fox Enterprise.
I need to come and take a class.
Once again, our guest, Gwen Fox, Frank McComb, everybody. Give them a hand and check them out.
What a show.
Yes.
Hey, we'll take a brief break. We'll show you some behind the scenes Phil Perry, and then we'll be back. Take a look. Perfect Island Night.
I love that song.
Get it out, man. Get it out.
You know, I just said.
Enchanted by the summer sky and the moonlight, does a maiden dance of love there in your eyes. The ocean sings its summer song. In that moment, the touching feels so right. It can't be wrong, my darling, to enjoy some tropic bliss here in my arms, RnB. It's a windswept island kiss to get it on, my darling. For tonight was made for two becoming one. Passion has begun. What they say, see the way how they go. Yeah, in a river, it's sad. They can feel the passion of a perfect island night. It's the same for me and you. Oh, sharing love is all we can do. 'Cause the passion of a perfect island night. Come quench this thirst, I call you, as the breezes cool the fire in our hearts. We can't subdue. Come, let's fulfill those fantasies. Seize the moment, baby, for let's know there is song. I'd rather be my darling than enjoying all of you in ecstasy. It's as though our spirits knew that this could be my darling, the beginning of the rest of destiny. The best has yet to be. Oh, see how they go, see how they go now. They can feel the passion of a perfect island night. The same, me and you, the same. Love is all we can do. 'Cause I feel the passion. Oh, perfect island night. All day, all and you listen, the night entwined to be in perfect harmony. Oh, come on, baby. It's wrong. Take a look. Of the water, baby. Take a look. Ah! Don't it remind you? Remind you of the love we used to share. Remind you of the love beyond compare. take a look. See the way I take a look. Oh, see the way? Sorry. Sorry. See the way.
Okay.
Take a look now. Wish I had some help to say. See the way.
See the waves, how they go.
No, just one.
See the waves.
Soft and sweet and gentle, tender like you are. See the whole chorus now. See the waves, how they go. Oh,
Feel the rhythm, it says though they can feel the passion of a perfect
and the dark night. Oh,
me and you. Sharing love is all we can do.
'cause we feel the passion of a perfect island night.
Cut, I guess.
That's right. The sight, sound, and body heat. Phil Perry, live behind the scenes.
Nothing like a packed stereo showgram.
That's my man. Thank you, Phil.
You're welcome. Thank you. What do you mean?
Look at Gwen Fox there, y'all.
Girl.
Now, Gwenny, you
Yes.
got to promise that you're not going to talk about Eastside.
I promise I will not talk about Eastside.
Okay?
I got you.
Okay.
I must admit now, I loved hearing those stories about the old days. And, you know, because I read a bunch of it. I went back and looked at his history because the Montclairs, that's part of how we connected.
It's 40, 45 years
But
ago.
man, begging's hard
you know?
to do, man.
Classic
I'm sorry.
music.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
It's
Hey,
part
you
of
guys, it's been a wonderful day so far. We got a chance to visit with our guests.
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
And so much going on. Frank McComb, and we also made some plans for the future because my brother here is a natural host, and the dream I have is just for me to be able to sit around and watch Phil talk to his friends and associates about the good old days.
Yeah, because see, the things that we're trying to do now, there are so many artists that this format is so applicable for in showing their wares, in giving a history of them, of their music lineage. A lot of people don't get that. You don't get that
No.
listening to the radio
That's
anymore.
right.
You don't get that on VH1
That's
or
right.
MTV or any of the other visual media outlets accessible to us.
Exactly.
It also gives the audience an opportunity to know a little bit more about the artist that made an impression on them to even be watching.
There you go.
So I always kind of want to keep that going. It doesn't necessarily have to be about Phil Perry every second of every day. It can be about the people that I come in contact with, that I get the opportunity to make music with, that share the same kinship and love of what they do that I do.
See? And you see, look at this man. You see how that's genuine. Thank you, Lillian, because what we're promising, what I'm going to do my part. See, we get tired. We get caught up in the day-to-day. But we all know we need Phil in here every month or every 2 weeks. And I'm just telling him and Lillian, I'll make the commitment. Whenever they need to come and go live, they need to do it on a regular basis. We're going to be here. And that's the format we're going to try. We're going to do some different things. We're going to have Phil interviewing whoever he wants to interview.
Yeah, I mean, just, you know, like the thing went on with Frank today.
That
I mean,
was-
it could be George Duke. It could be so many other individuals that I've worked with over the
Daryl.
years. Daryl Fennessy,
See?
Get
who
Daryl
happens
in
to
here.
be my godbrother.
And he introduced us.
Yeah, my parents
He introduced
were
us.
Daryl Fennessy's godparents.
Wow.
So he is, in fact, my godbrother.
And and believe me, I only know him because his name shows up singing
many
on so
places.
many places.
He's on the
And
Michael
I
Jackson.
would read the album covers.
Right.
I'm one of those people from the old
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
So I would see Daryl Fennessy.
He's the tall guy that sings with Michael Jackson.
They
And,
were singing with Michael
right now
Jackson.
he's on Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
He sings backup behind the songs, and he's
Wow.
not just. No, I don't
Yeah.
want to say backup. He sings leads as well,
Yes.
but he's on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, we got it. So that's the stuff.
I mean, there's
we
so
need to
many.
do.
There's so many segments that we could do like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's the byproduct of having been at this for so many years. Is that over time, you meet so many people that feel the same way you do about what they're doing. You just naturally have that magnetism.
Well, because of you. And that's why I
Relationship.
can't wait to see the people, y'all, because it's the people that Phil knows. And we get a chance to see those relationships. And for us, the fans,
Right.
what a marvelous insight.
And Daryl could
What a
I'm gonna have to
marvelous
talk to him
insight.
about the stories that he shares as well. I'm sure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We could do a diva show. We can do a Devo show.
And
Get the guys in
healings.
here.
Just so
I
many
think the
things.
heel.
A
Yeah.
Devo show?
Well, we can do a women thing.
We can do a
Devo,
women thing.
whip
Devo.
it? You mean
Devo-
whip it?
Devo is like it's like the male version of
Of diva.
Ah.
Yeah,
Devo.
yeah. And you folks out there can tell us what
scared
you'd
me
like
there for a minute.
to
You said Devo. I
hear,
thought I'd have
what
to
you'd
put a
like to
saucer on
see,
top of
what
it.
you'd like for us to.
Wrap myself in aluminum
do.
foil.
Absolutely. So you can give your suggestions.
Well, that's why I was
Really,
telling
really cool.
Lillian, that's why we're broadcasting, we're simulcasting today on philperry.tv,
Yes.
along with Pack Stereo. And you know what? We're going to keep expanding and doing those kinds of things. And I wanted his fans to get a chance to sit and visit with him and his folks.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Well, Lillian sent over, by the way, while we were talking and getting stuff done.
Yeah.
You know, I tend to work Lillian on so many levels. Well, she got on the phone and got on the laptop and got some links over to me.
Yeah.
So we can show you some videos from the whole Jakarta.
It's
experience.
interesting. There's one there that's a rehearsal of the song that says, I don't know.
The best of me?
Yeah, the best of me. There's the long one, which is, and there's something that comes before it.
Let's see what this one comes.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, wait.
Is that the rehearsal?
I'm just going to line them up, and then we
Okay.
can play them. First one. This is the rare Phil Perry featuring
That's the
Michael
show.
Paulo.
The other one
Best
is the
of Me.
rehearsal.
Okay.
But this one is interesting because you can hear the audience singing along.
So which one do you think I should show
I
first?
think you should do the rehearsal first because it's always nice to watch how things progress. And you can see Phil's rehearsal and compare it
just
and
wants people to
contrast
know
it
that I'm a slave
to
driver.
his
That's
final
all.
performance, which is usually not too different.
Such a
He
producer.
rehearses like he performs. I mean, there's never any like I'm going to sort of lay back and take it easy.
I don't think
he
so.
always gives it everything
wouldn't-
he has.
I didn't come up thinking that was. In
You
the
got a
era that I came up,
taskmaster.
whenever you had the opportunity, you should do exactly what
You would do.
you would do in a show,
Absolutely.
in rehearsal.
Well,
Why? Because you don't want to surprise the musicians, and you want the musicians that are supporting you to be able to focus on you in case you give them direction that wasn't rehearsed. The more you know it, the
Right.
easier it is for you to focus on the principle for instantaneous direction.
Well, there you go. You can't say it better than that.
You need a dictionary, folks.
Well, but the point being, go watch the rehearsal video and see. I guess because I'm a type A, I think he's pretty nice to rehearsals.
They are very much
I
alike.
think he's extremely
Mario
kind
and
to
Phil.
the rehearsals.
Yeah, but you know something though, it's hard though when you have to understand that in the recordings I usually do most of the backgrounds.
Right.
So when I hire a section to come and do the backgrounds with me live, I have to hear enough of the characteristic of what I recorded
Absolutely.
live,
Right. Right.
if that makes sense to you.
Makes a
sense
lot
to
of
me.
sense.
And
Right.
Gwen is very patient with
Yeah,
that.
because
Oh, I
you missed
watched
some of
that.
that magic.
That's not on the
Right.
record.
Right.
You can't do that.
Right, she did say that. She said, yeah, she did say that. That's not on the- Lillian was
not
like,
on the
and we haven't done that part
Yo,
yet.
I don't even hear that.
But see, I know that there's magic in that. There's magic in them there notes. So I want to get whatever he's getting.
Yeah.
Like I want that magic.
Maybe if I had started singing when I
you know
was
what it
10
is?
years old.
When we were coming up, there were so many influential artists in our area.
Oh yeah.
Michael McDonald is from St. Louis. David
Man.
Sanborn
Did
is
he
from
hang
St.
out with
Louis.
you
That's
when you were a little
wonderful.
boy?
Huh? Yeah,
Michael
what
McDonald?
Michael McDonald and I used to work at a place called the Collinsville Park Ballroom when we were teenagers.
Oh, see, come on, that's wonderful.
Wow.
So when we were teenagers to
Love
the extent
Michael
that
McDonald.
when they sold liquor, we couldn't go upstairs. The only time we could go upstairs was to perform because they
Wow.
didn't want to lose their liquor license. And
Did
we
he
were
have that
underage.
masculine voice already? Did
Michael-
he have
Michael
for that
McDonald.
testosterone surge?
Michael McDonald is the most soulful Caucasian I have ever been around. And I will throw down for Michael McDonald.
Oh yeah. Well, we get Michael with you whatever.
Did he have
Pass
gray
through
hair?
LA. Phil, we will do a special Michael McDonald.
Dang.
Hey, you know what? That reminds me. I can maybe
Sorry, Michael.
call him and see when the next time he's going to be out here, and maybe he can. Now that would be somebody that would give you an entirely different insight as only he could give about Phil Perry, the teenage musician.
Oh, see, now y'all hear that's a hint at least he will try. He didn't
Yes.
promise, but he will try.
I will make the
He
attempt.
will make the attempt now.
the
You know,
attempt.
Phil will. So who knows?
Yes.
Maybe we'll get a chance to be able to sit and watch him kick it with Michael McDonald,
Kick it
talk
with
about
Michael.
the
But
early
Daryl
days.
too, man. I mean, Daryl
Daryl
and I
too.
go back, you know, to St. Elizabeth together, to grade school together. I mean, you don't have those. You don't maintain those kinds of connections in life very much.
Right.
And the insight that he has about my career would be something entirely different because I was trying to do it. I wasn't observing it.
Yeah, you were doing
So
it.
I
You
have a
weren't
different
trying.
kind of connotation
He
to
never
what I
has.
was doing.
Well, you guys,
You were doing it. You weren't trying.
Yeah.
that'll be the first segments of the Phil Perry Show.
Yes.
When we do those, it's not even going to be morning coffee.
And I don't even have to
It's going
be
to
here.
be the Phil Perry Show.
Just have the guys. Just
And,
have you,
I mean,
Daryl.
you would be
So
surprised.
you have to be here because you have to help me.
I'll be in the kitchen where the women belong.
You ain't gonna be in the kitchen.
Eating.
I not only think that it would be insightful for listeners, I think they would be surprised to hear the comments of people that have been knowing me most of my life
Yeah.
and saw the musical progressions. You know, me just starting to write songs
Right.
to now
I can't
and how
even
I write
imagine.
now.
Wow.
Or me just starting to formulate arrangement concepts for either vocals or music when I first started, and how I do the same thing now. I think that would be fairly insightful.
Oh, yeah.
for an
And that would be
Oh, yeah.
excellent and a wonderful addition to the channel.
Yes.
Besides the 9.5 hours
Yes.
of performance video, to have those segments that are real. See, that's the stuff to me that why we do this, right? That's priceless.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
Yeah, and we can really go back to those talent show days because Daryl and I were there. We
I
were
would
there.
love to know.
We can really go back and tell you about.
The women.
Bring some
But
pictures.
you know what? It's
We
not.
take
wanna
some, bring
know
some
about that.
pictures
It's
here.
not. It's not just the women, but it was just how he's. Daryl and I say that he's from another planet. We
I
say,
agree.
We say that Phil is from another planet.
Yes.
That he's strange because no one sings like that.
I
No
can't
one,
imagine him as a
no
child.
one whistles like
Right,
that. No one whistles. And see, this reminds me. This is what
Well, now
happened.
that's not true. You just haven't heard him.
But
There are some people. Nelson
yeah, that's
Rangel
true. That's true. That's true.
can
That's true.
he can whistle and make you cry.
That's true. Yeah.
But you
we're
are
not
a
talking about
wonderful,
Nelson.
you are a wonderful
but I'm
whistler.
I'm talking about me growing. You're the first person that I heard
Oh,
to
okay.
whistle like that. And as a matter
Ain't
of
too many
fact,
brothers walking around whistling like
when
that.
I got pulled over today, I'm bumping Phil. When I got pulled over today, I'm bumping Phil, just bumping it and thinking everything's gonna be fine. Why is
And
he
then
pulling me
here comes-
over? Why is he pulling me over? I'm like, hi. I'm like this, hi. Music still bumping, ma'am. Could you turn your music down, sir? And I'm like,
See, I got her in trouble. I wasn't even there.
but,
See.
and he was. I was like, all happy. So yeah, why'd you pull me over? Well, you don't have your license plates on there. Oh, but I have them in the trunk. I'm still all happy from Phil. You know.
Yeah.
By then, I would have been in handcuffs.
Yeah.
And
Oh boy.
but it's all good. It's all good.
Well, I was worried. I said, wow, I hope they don't take her in. You know, I mean, this is.
Did Lily tell you that when we
LAPD.
as we were going down
We love you,
Crenshaw,
though.
we saw you pulled over on the side?
Did you really?
Yeah, we did. Motorcycle cop, right?
Motorcycle cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want her to know that we had passed her by, Phil.
And I was like, see, that's, oh no, not fair weather friends.
No,
this is
wait.
my home.
I got to get on the
We
show.
turn
but-
But here, listen, the reason that I passed you by is I didn't want him to harass you about me pulling behind you and
Right.
suggesting that I was getting in
Right.
the way of his proceedings.
And Phil would have gotten up in
Right.
his face.
Right. And plus, this needed to happen.
Yes, he
This
would
needed to
have.
happen
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
time.
Yes,
It
he
needed to
would.
happen.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
still
know.
here.
We
I
try
know.
to avoid confrontation.
No,
All right.
we love I call them the armed forces.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Harm.
He's like,
Look, we sat there and said, how many times have you been on a journey somewhere? You know you're in your best moment, your best time, and it just all of a sudden catch you off guard because you're always looking around when you
Yeah.
think they're going to stop you,
Yeah.
but they catch you when you're not looking.
Yeah.
You were in your moment of
I was in my
inspiration.
moment. I was
Right.
happy dancing.
See,
Yeah.
that's why I said we had to share it because why was this so significant? Because you had to be here.
'Cause
And
she
I
had
said
to
the
be
part
here.
that is in the doctrine here is that you're saying, look, no police, no earthquake, nothing's gonna stop me from getting to that studio.
No
Right.
wind, no rain.
because she had trouble the last time for the birthday party. Gwen got stuck with the Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. I
Parade.
remember that.
And I'm
I
thinking,
remember.
does the Lord not want her to be on the
You know,
show?
I started thinking that today too. I was like, and then I was like, is there a reason you don't want me to go? And then in my spirit was like, no. Press
See.
through. You got to press through.
they-
Now, I got a question for you. When
Yes, sir.
when you do this diva show, do I have to be in attendance?
You get to choose. When you've had it, you can take a break, or you can.
Well, you know I take my breaks.
I know you do.
Exactly.
And I think
I'm gonna do that.
He needs fresh air on a regular
me
basis.
too.
Wait a minute, that's
Let's
cool.
keep it fresh.
You guys, you're supposed to support the divas.
Yeah, because
See,
it's
they're
going to
gonna
get pretty
support the
diva-licious in
See,
here.
they're gonna sit through.
Diva-licious.
They're gonna sit through a little segment here,
Oh boy.
and you know how it is. We're gonna talk
Well,
about a little bit of sports.
That's
Just a
why.
little bit.
Oh, yeah. But I
That's
can put my
why.
lipstick on around.
No, because I want to see Gwen Fox during the hot picks.
Oh,
Are you a
See,
sports lady?
this is a different. Today, you guys get to experience some of the regular Pack Stereo morning coffee segments.
Okay.
Even though we have tailored them somewhat for you.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble here.
So we think this is going to be fun. We actually think.
Look at Gwen's face.
Now.
I'm dying.
Phil
This is
gets
priceless.
brutal when he
I
talks
mean,
about
Her
sports.
face is like, Gwen, you all right?
I don't
I'm
know.
good.
Honey, it's just that
I don't
if
know
I
if
don't
I want-
agree with one of the, I just don't agree.
Hide your wife.
It's not that.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
And hide your husbands too, because they
All right. Well, take a look now
talking about
Okay.
sports.
at this video. We're going to intersperse within all of this the Jakarta videos that Lillian has sent over to
Yes.
me. So take a look first at this one. Feature the rehearsal.
Fan recorded. Phil said it was so hot over there.
And human.
Oh, and humid. 9%.
So many years gone, still I remember. How did I ever let my heart believe in one who never gave enough to me? So many years gone, love that was so wrong. I can't forget the way they used to be, and how you've changed the taste of love for me. You were my one chance. I never thought I'd find. You were the one romance I've always known in my mind. No one will ever touch me more. I only hope that in return I might have saved the best of me for you. And we'll have no ending now that we hold on. I think we're gonna that's all that. And how the lady of love can be. But you were my one more chance. I never thought I'd find. You were the one romance I've always known hope that in return I might have saved the best of me for you. Ain't nobody ever touched me, Lord. And I only hope that in return, no matter how much we got to learn, I'll save the best of me for you. I sure hope that I would stay. See, you are my fortune. You are my romance. It's not gonna be, baby. You are my one more chance. See, I need you so. Oh, you are my one romance. Hope I save the best of me for you.
Yeah. All right. And that was rehearsal once again. Man, thank you, Lillian, for sending that over.
Nothing like a little rehearsal. Is
Nothing
it?
like a little rehearsal. You know, when I tell people, you know, fans, we like seeing that. I even tell them, you know, sometimes the versions that don't make the album too.
Yeah.
Are
You
the
know,
best versions.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, because you go back and forth. Do we want this version? We want that version. Sometimes, as a fan, I would just appreciate having both.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
one of the things that I tell people that are just starting is if they have a phobia of the red light on the button, get over it.
Yeah.
Because the red light, the record button, can capture things you can never redo.
That's right.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter how much you rehearse it, no matter how diligent you are in how you perceive the performance,
Yeah.
you do stuff off the cuff that you can never, ever duplicate. Never.
True. True.
Well, that's why you got to keep that button pushed.
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful that, because I remember having phobias about the red button, because I always wanted to be perfect. It's the recording process is the only opportunity man has to play God and create perfection.
Well, I'm damn sure glad you got over it because that's why you have 9.5
But see, the old
hours
school
of video.
But the old school cats that schooled me wouldn't allow me not to get over it. They said, yo, man, don't worry about what you just did. Give me another pass of this, and let's do this now.
Because the background, okay, we talked about Bad Mama Jamma.
Right?
Because that has you and Howard Hewitt.
Right?
Okay, there's somebody else on there with you too.
James Ingram.
James Inks. See, it's not a bit of trivia. Bad Mama Jamma, Phil Perry, James Ingram, Howard Hewitt.
Right.
On background.
Right. Right.
Lord. And Howard, that's another person who's, there's only certain ones, Phil. for
He's a
some reason,
sweetheart of a
the
cat,
tone,
too, man.
his tone is still excellent.
And sings his tush off.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
And a sweetheart of a guy. Lovely. Gwen's worked with him
Yes.
for years.
So we got to
and
get
years.
him Howard to
worked with
come
him
on one
recently.
day.
Yeah, he's like, not only is he a sweetheart of a guy, he's a comical guy. He pulls pranks on you and
Yeah, but
everything.
don't let him. Don't tell him.
Yeah, we need
It's
some
funny.
pranks.
He'll never stop.
Okay,
We need some pranks. That's what we
he does.
need.
He does pranks.
Hey, you guys. So we had a chance, and we're going to intersperse throughout the rest of the show. We have a few things we get to have fun with our guests. See, so we're going to intersperse some more of the videos that Lillian sent over to us. But we have to do, and I must admit, I'm looking forward to this next segment because my co-host is such a sports fanatic, way more than moi. And I know he's got March Madness opinions. I know he's got Laker opinions.